viewers, I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina. Today, I have a very special guest here in Davao. He is a vlogger, Mr. Rich. Mr. Rich, please introduce yourself and your channel.
Yeah, I am Rich with Rich Retirement Life in the Philippines is my channel, and I am Rich. So check out my channel. So today, Jane is going to interview me, and that's her first for me. So I'm just going to let her take it and let her go, and whatever she asks me, I will answer.
Yeah, sure. Okay, here's my question. What was your single lifeline before marrying your present wife, who is closer to your age? Why not an age gap Filipina that could be your daughter, like many foreigners marry or cohabitate with?
Well, you know, I was married 35 years in the United States.
Okay.
And my wife and I, we had 3 sons, and then my wife passed away 15 years ago of a heart attack. And so I went to San Francisco for 10 years, and then I came to the Philippines with my middle son, because my middle son had a Filipina girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
And so when I first came here, I actually dated a lady that was older than me. I was 63 when I came here, and she was 65. Because that's what we do in the United States. And then that worked for about 3 months, and then we just didn't work for us, so we kind of broke up, just separated. We really weren't dating that much. And so anyway, I was walking around the malls at a Breeze Mall, and I'm seeing all these guys that are 60 years old with this like 20-year-old Filipinas hanging off of them, and they're beautiful. I went, oh my God, what is that all about? Never seen that in my country. That don't happen.
In the Philippines.
No, I know. And so I went to the mall the next day, and I'd see 4 or 5 foreigner guys, 60, 65, all of them with these 20-year-old Filipinas hanging off of them. Beautiful. And so I went back to Brisa and talked to my American friend, and I said, hey, what's with all that? And he says, well, in the Philippines, it's okay. It's okay.
So how's the life dating young Filipina?
Yeah, and he says, you want me to get you one? I can set you up on a date. And I said, absolutely. He said, okay. True story. And so he goes, are you free this afternoon? I said, yeah. So he said, okay. And he got on his phone. He goes, she'll be at your condo in 2 hours. And you go out and have lunch or something. I said, really? He said, yeah. So 2 hours later, I get a knock on my door in my condo.
Is it
I open the door, and she goes, hi! And I went, oh my God! And for 2 years, my first 2 years here, I've been here 5.5 years. My first 2 years, I dated the 20-year-olds. I even dated an 18-year-old. And a 20-year-old, 25. For 2 years.
25 is okay.
Just dating. I didn't want to get married. I didn't really want a steady girlfriend. I had one, Mel. She was 21. And so I dated them for 2 years. Loved it. No commitments. Wasn't no serious dating. No, we're planning to get married or nothing.
But you live in with her?
What?
You cohabited with her?
No, none of them ever stayed with me. I wouldn't let any of them live with me or even spend the night. They would either come over for the day, and we'd go out to lunch or what have you. And then the only one that I liked a lot was a Filipina girl named Mel. She was 21.
So, yeah.
And I took her on a weekend trip to Mate at a resort there. Had a great time. But our relationship was kind of, we knew it wasn't going to be a serious relationship.
Yeah.
It was just, I wouldn't even say it was boyfriend-girlfriend. It was just a fun time to go with her because she had a job here. And
Also Davao.
in Davo. She worked at a bakery. And but she was fun. And but she never spent the night at my place. Because I was always told that don't ever let them move in because they'll never move out.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just never.
She want to stay.
I never let that happen. And so I dated them, the 2 of them, or 5 of them actually, for 2 years. And then my son came over one day because he was still here, and he said, Dad, I said, yeah. He said, do me a favor. I said, what's that? He says, don't date 20-year-old Filipinas. And I said, we got a problem. We have a problem.
That's your daughter.
He says, I said, I already am. And he goes, oh no.
But some 20 years old, they are serious in the relationship, but it's too childish.
I had no problem with it. I just wasn't looking for a serious relationship.
Yeah,
I was just looking for a Filipina that we'd go out and do things together or what have you, go out to dinner. I
Agreed.
didn't want to go by myself.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I never let any of them spend the night. We just go do day things, you know, except for Mel.
So how you meet your wife?
Well, my son came over, and that's when he found out I was dating 20-year-old Filipinas,
Oh.
and he was not happy. So about I would say a month later, he said, "Dad, I got a girl I want you to meet." And I said, no, I'm okay. I don't need your help. I'm good. I'm good. He said, no. It's a friend of the family, and her name is Myrna, and she's single. And her husband passed away 10 years ago.
Yeah, perfect.
Like Mom did 15 years ago. And she works at San Miguel. She's 3 years younger than I was. So I was 65 at the time. Myrna was 62. And he says, let's all go to the Swiss Deli for lunch. You know, you can meet her and what have you.
Yeah.
And so here in the Philippines, when you go to lunch, the whole family comes.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it was me.
You invite.
Yeah, it was me, Myrna, my son, his girlfriend, and the girlfriend's mom. 5 of us went to lunch.
Yeah.
I think they don't. They
like
want
that.
they want to check you out.
Yeah. To make sure.
So that's how I met Myrna, and I liked her. You know, I mean, I knew I didn't really know if I ever wanted to remarry again. Because I was married 35 years, and I didn't want to get remarried again and have it not work.
Mostly foreign remarried again.
Yeah, and then here in the Philippines, there's no divorce,
Yeah.
so you have to be serious about it.
That's true.
So we had lunch. It was just a lunch, and she was real nice. And I walked her out to her car, and I tried to give her a little kiss on the cheek, and she went, "Ooh!" She did, and I went, "Oh,
She's shy.
sorry." I said, "Well,
It means you kiss her. It means you are in a
yeah,
relationship.
but she
with
did a
her.
kiss on the cheek."
But
Just
she's
a
the
little-
one.
Oh, she didn't know. She didn't know. so I said, "Well, I don't think this is going to work."
That's right.
So she got in her car and she went home, and I took a cab and I went back to my place, and I thought, you know what, I kind of like her, so I'm gonna call her up, see if she wants to go out to dinner
You fall in love already.
the next day. just the two of us. So I called her up, or I think I texted her actually. I said, hey, why don't we go to waterfront and we'll have dinner
Waterfront Cebu?
right over
In Davao.
in Davo.
Okay.
Yeah. So she said, okay. She said, I'll meet you there. I said, great. 6 o'clock. So she came. We had a nice dinner. It was just the two of us.
Perfect.
We got to talk a little bit more, and I liked her. And I thought, well, I didn't ever want to marry a young one. I thought, well, if I did marry one, she had her own house. She still does.
Yeah.
In a gated community. She worked for San Miguel for 37 years. She's a very established woman. So I thought, well, so we started dating for like, oh gosh, probably almost a year.
Before she answered you.
Yeah, but about a month in, while we were dating, she knew that I was dating. I was seeing the younger Filipinas, and she had a boyfriend too.
Oh.
An online boyfriend, an engineer.
Engineer.
But he still lived in Minnesota or somewhere back in the United States.
Oh,
So
okay.
she had an online
Foreigner
thing with
also.
him. He just never came out here. So I said, well, I'll tell you what we'll do, because we started kind of getting a little more serious. I said, I'll stop dating or seeing the young ones as long as you call him and say, that's it, no more.
Yeah.
And we're going to check each other's phones to make sure.
Because if me also, I will choose you because you're already here in the Philippines. The other one is still
Absolutely.
in overseas. I choose you because.
So that's how that went. So we dated for 2 years, and then we got married.
Okay. Then you have a happy life now.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my question number 2. Thank you for your answer. What were the biggest cultural adjustments you had to make when you first arrived?
Oh, a lot, really. In fact, I've been here almost 5.5 years. So I'm still adjusting to it. I think one is things are slower here, slows down. Things don't happen as fast as they do in the United States, which turned out to be a good thing. That was really about it. I love the way the Filipino people are so friendly, because in the United States they're not friendly.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Before moving here, what was your vision of retirement in the Philippines, and how has the reality matched or surprised you?
before I moved here,
Yes.
well, how was my retirement back in the United States?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it was good. You know, I owned the restaurants, and then when my wife died, I moved to San Francisco and I worked for Facebook.
Facebook.
As a chef.
Okay, okay.
And it was just me. I had an apartment, and it was just me. I didn't date. I just had to take some time to figure out what I want to do in my life, because my wife and I were married 35 years. Our children were already grown and gone.
Yeah.
So I stayed in San Francisco for 10 years, and that's when my middle son had a Filipina girlfriend, and I was going to retire. And he said, "Why don't you go with me to the Philippines and meet my Filipina girlfriend?" And I said, "Why would I want to
So
go to
what's
the
your son
Philippines?"
now?
I had no channel.
Oh, your son is in US or here in the
Oh,
Philippines?
he's back in the U.S. in Las Vegas with his Filipino wife, and they're going to have another baby.
Wow.
So, so I went to San Francisco just because there was a lot of work there, and I stayed there, and then I came here with my son just to come 30 days and go back. Yeah.
Okay. What are the most common misconceptions foreigners have about living in the Philippines?
I think they think it's you know, I don't like it when they say it's a third world country. They think it's you're living out in the woods somewhere, riding the caribou. and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But look at here. I live here at Vernon Park, 5-star place, great restaurants, 7,000 islands, plenty to do. And so, in fact, in my channel, what I do is I promote men to come here. And they do, quite a few of them. And a lot of them just stay here because there's happiness here. And it's cheaper to live
That's
here.
true.
Yeah.
Okay. For someone thinking of retiring here, what 3 preparations do you think are absolutely essential before moving?
What preparation do they have to do?
Yes.
Before you come to the Philippines, well, first of all, I suggest you come for like 6 months, you know, and see if it is what you want to do. But come at least 3 months to 6 months. 30 days, not enough time. So come at least 6 months, check it out,
That's true.
and see if this is what you want to do.
You're comfortable.
And that's why I have 10 condominiums here at Vernon Park for rent, and I fill them up with guys, foreigner guys, and they come here because I help them adjust to the Philippines, and they stay here. A lot of them come because it's a lot more reasonable to stay here.
Yeah. It's really good. I like this condo.
Yeah.
Okay, many foreigners struggle with budgeting here. What's your philosophy on living comfortably without overspending?
Well, it is a struggle. You know, even with my wife and I now, and we've been married now almost 4 years. You have to learn when you marry a foreigner, and then I marry a Filipina. You got 2 different cultures, 2 different kinds of food, 2 different kinds of way everything is done. And so it takes a while to adjust to all of the food. It takes a while to adjust to the culture and her, because she's different than the girls in the United States. But in a good way, it's different. But it does take a while. Yeah.
Which one is which one is better, Western woman or Filipina?
Oh, Filipina, hands down.
More caring.
Oh, without a doubt.
Caring and
No
loving.
doubt about it. But not even come close.
But same big mouth, right?
Well, they're more friendly here, to be honest with you. They're happier here. They're family oriented here.
Yes.
They usually most of us Catholic here, so they believe in the values of that.
Religious.
Which I'm also a Christian, so that's why Myrna and I work.
Myrna is Christian also.
Yeah, Catholic.
Ah,
Yeah.
very decent. Okay.
So I wasn't Catholic in the United States, but I went to a church called Cornerstone, and so it's just a non-brand church, but we all believed in the Bible and the same
Yeah.
thing. So coming here wasn't a problem.
Catholic and Christian are a bit similar, actually.
And for me, that's the kind of girl I wanted. If I got remarried again, I wanted her to be a Bible-believing Christian, and so she's Catholic, and so I go to her now with the Catholic Church. works out fine.
But not all Christian reading Bible.
I know. Well, we go to the service that it's English.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, here's my last question, sir. How do you balance enjoying your own retirement with helping or integrating into the local community?
with the community,
Yes.
well, I have my YouTube channel. That keeps me pretty busy. So my balanced life is it's comfortable. I do a lot of YouTube. YouTube is a lot of work.
That's true.
It's a lot of work. I'll spend 3 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week, answering comments. I've already answered 2,700 comments.
Oh, wow.
So if you do YouTube, it really takes a lot of work in the beginning. I think for at least 3 years, and my channel has only been going for a year and a half.
So how many years before you, or how many months before you monetize your channel?
I was 48 days.
May 1 year.
48 days. But I worked 12 hours a day and just worked and worked and worked and worked to get that monetized as fast as I could. I have an editor that I paid, and I still have her. And we just spent a lot of time putting out some good content, and I was monetized in 48 days.
You continue just live stream every day or every
I do live stream once a week, 4 times a month.
Because if you just start your channel, you should live every day, I think, to monetize it faster.
Well, I think you can, but I think also you have to do a mix. I think you have to put out good content.
All right, yeah, that's true.
And then at least do a live stream. I used to do 2 a week, but it was too much because my audience kind of got diluted. So now I only do it 1 time a week, and I do like doing live streams because I do it for 2 hours. And it gives you a chance to interact with anybody, and your subscribers and questions and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I like doing live streams. But you have to. I think the baseline for me, anyway, you have to have good videos, whatever the subject might be.
Now you have an interesting video, and you have a good views also.
Yeah, of course, and my audience is the United States.
Even me, mostly it's from United States.
Oh, yeah, 56% of my audience is 55 years older, because they're looking at retirement, and I'm here, and so they're wondering, well, look at that, Rich is in there. You've been there 5.5 years. How's it working? And so that's where my bulk of my people come from. But my goal is on my YouTube channel is to share the fun and the happiness and the low cost of living, beautiful Filipinas, 7,000 islands. Come.
Did you explore the whole Davo here already?
What's that?
Did you explore the whole Davo?
The Bible?
Explore the whole Davo here.
Oh yeah, I've done Davo, I've done Cebu, Siargao, Coron, Palawan. So, and I do quite a bit. In fact, in 1 month, I'll be in Vietnam.
I will see you there.
So, travel a lot, and people like to see traveling and what have you.
That's true.
But I can tell you that, so the rest of my time outside doing YouTube, I just relax. Watch Netflix, go for a walk, go for a hike.
Do you exercise every day?
YouTube?
Do you exercise every day?
I do. Mostly every day.
That's good.
Here at Vernon Park, I have a gym pass, so I go there. But what I like a lot is here at Vernon Park, they got roof decks, and it opens at 5. So I'll go up there with my coffee and do my exercises up there and stretches and what have you, and then I'll come back down and then go to the gym, and then after the gym, because the gym opens at 7. Then I'll go home and make breakfast and start my day with whatever it might be. And I do. I'm retired, so I don't want to work all the time.
Now, once you are retired, you enjoy life in the holidays.
I want to enjoy life. I'll watch some TV. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, but I like to watch some Netflix. I like to watch the news back in the United States, what's going on, or just hang out here in the Philippines. Go swimming.
Did you go back USA?
No, I will never.
Oh, so you apply SRRV here?
Yeah, I will never go back to the United States because I like where I'm at, and I'm on a 13A visa, a marriage visa now.
5 years, right?
What's
The
that?
visa, marriage visa. Is
I'm on a
5 years.
13A marriage visa, so now I'm a permanent resident
That's nice.
here in the Philippines. I just like it here too much. There's nothing that draws me back to the United States. Absolutely nothing. I have no desire to go back, and we'll never go back.
How's the earthquake here, sir? Is it very bad, the earthquake here?
You know, sometimes.
Sometimes, but not really very loud.
Yeah, but we have earthquakes in California too, in San Francisco. You know, so you have that.
Which is
Right
nice.
now, we have a lot of fires going on in California or in the United States, a ton of fires. So I don't think you can run away from Mother Nature. So I'm cool with it. I'll stay here in the Philippines and enjoy it and be happy.
I think the bad earthquake here is like 4 years ago, right? A lot of
we had-
house damage.
Here,
Yeah, in Davo.
about a year and a half ago.
Oh, yeah.
And it was pretty good. I think it was 6.3. And in my condo, yeah, it cracked the walls. You know, the cracks about that big. So, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty rough. But here at the condominium, if you get any earthquake starts, the whole condominium's here are alarms. So alarms will go off, and they'll say earthquake. You
At
know.
least they will warn
So
you.
you know that what's going on. You know what's going on, but alarms go off.
So you will go down.
And then we practice here. Go down. You can't use the elevators because they shut those off. If you're in the elevator, elevators go to the bottom and the stops.
Yeah.
But we use the fire escape,
Staircase.
and then we all go down, and then we meet right over here in the other lounge area, and we stay there. And then the engineers will go in and check the buildings. Takes them about an hour or 2 hours, and then if everything's cool, then they come out with a loudspeaker and say, "Okay, everybody, go back."
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it works just fine. Yep.
Okay. This is our interview with Mr. Rich, retired life in the Philippines. Please subscribe his channel and mine. Thank you for your time, sir.
Yeah. What is your channel? So for my people.
My channel is Jane, the Ultimate Filipina. Please subscribe.
Yep. We're both bloggers. Please subscribe.
Yeah.
And leave any comments down below when you watch these videos. If you have any questions, we'll answer those.
I will put his YouTube channel link in the video description.
Cool.
I'm Jane, the Ultimate Filipina. Wishing you an ultimate day.
And I will do the
ultimate
same.
life
I
in
will
the
do the same.
Philippines. Take care.
Okay.
Bye. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.